got to Viacom. You know, we saw the building. It was really colorful. It was really pretty. We had there was a panel with a couple of really busy people that deals with like the TV shows and like how to get into that kind of business. But they told us some secrets about what goes on in the business of TV, and it was really cool. We asked a lot of questions because we wanted to start our own show as a Be.girl program, and it was very interesting finding out how long it takes to make an episode, and it takes forever.
On our New York trip, we went to Estee Lauder headquarters and we found out many facts about her. The first thing is her favorite color is blue. She is scared of heights. Created her colleague loan because of her family's allergies, and she was like a great businesswoman. She would hand out sample products so they can spread. So she would just like go around and pass out her little lip glosses and her makeup products. Started at a young age.
When we were on the way to New York, we took 2 trains to get there, and they were an interesting experience because I never really took in a train before like that. And when we got to New York, we had to take the subway, and that was really different because there was like a lot of people.
A lot of different similarities and differences between New York and Philly. One of the similarities I found was we both have trains. One of the differences is New York, it just feels bigger, and the culture there is very different from Philadelphia. What I mean by that is there's a very big arts culture, and in Philly there's the same culture kind of, but it's smaller.
Since I found out about the Cupcake ATM, I always wanted to go. So when we were at Starbucks, we found out that it was just around the corner, and we decided to go, and I was really excited. So when you go there, you place your order and you pick what cupcake you want, and then it comes out of the little door thing. It was really cool.
So I really enjoyed going to New York. The experience was so much fun. I enjoyed taking all the trains there, and I really enjoyed like walking around, getting to see new things that you wouldn't usually see in Philly. And I enjoyed seeing all of the McDonald's, all the fast food places, all the bright lights and everything in Times Square. I enjoyed getting to go to Viacom and to get to go to Miss Lasoya's makeup place, and getting to see the park from the building. It was really, really high up, but it was really cool. And I enjoyed getting to see the cupcake machine, which is really surprising because it's really something new that you wouldn't usually see in Philly. So getting to go to New York was a really great experience, and I really enjoyed it.
Experience in New York was a great one. And my favorite part was going to Viacom and meeting the people behind the shows and meeting the person who helps celebrities take great pictures.
One of the overarching lessons I learned from our trip to New York was to never knock something before you try it. When I heard we were going to Estee Lauder, I was like, okay, sure, Estee Lauder, fine. I never really had much interest in makeup, so I wasn't very invested in that part of going to New York. Once we got there and we learned about Estee Lauder's legacy and how hard she worked to form a name for herself and build this company, that kind of piqued my interest. Also, when I was little, I was very afraid of starting conversations with new people. At Estee Lauder, me and Miss Maria kind of connected on the fact that we both speak Spanish. I speak a little bit of Spanish, and her family is from Puerto Rico. Obviously, she speaks more Spanish than I do. But we spoke a little bit in Spanish to each other, and we both connected on the fact that we watch telenovelas. Me think, why am I closing myself off to this kind of stuff when I don't know how good something could be unless I try it?
So I personally had a lot of fun in New York, but one big lesson that I learned is if I want to go somewhere far in life, I need to start now. Like, I should have started yesterday in order to get where I need to get, and I need to put a lot of work in to succeed my goal.
Overall, our trip to New York was really great. I had a lot of fun walking around New York with all the girls, and I learned a lot at both Estee Lauder and Viacom. The Cupcake ATM was an amazing experience, and I would love to go back to New York someday.